Kobe's mother. Kobe's mother is still walking. She's still with us. Vanessa Bryant, are you going to take care of Kobe's mom? Kobe's gone. His father's gone. What about his mom?
Obviously, we wish that he was here with us to celebrate. But it's definitely...
When is the end? Have you ever thought about it?
Oh yeah, I wonder too. I wonder too. And when do you know?
If one of your arms fall off.
That's a pretty good indication. Hopefully that won't happen. We're getting kind of close now.
Kobe's mom, Pamela, is allegedly blaming Vanessa Bryant for leaving her out in the cold, financially and emotionally. But is Vanessa really the bad guy? Or is there something deeper behind this messy feud? Stick around because I'm breaking down every juicy detail, plus some jaw-dropping backstory you have to hear. So, here's the tea. Multiple sources say Pamela Bryant is furious that she isn't, living the high life she feels entitled to, especially given Kobe's massive legacy. She's been telling friends and acquaintances that Vanessa should be taking care of her now that Kobe's gone. But Vanessa, she's firing back, claiming Pamela's issues with money go way back, even before Kobe tragically passed in 2020. Think about that for a second. Vanessa is basically implying that Pamela has never been satisfied, even though Kobe did plenty for his parents. So is Pamela truly neglected, or is this a case of never-ending greed? If you followed Kobe's history, you know his relationship with his parents wasn't exactly a fairy tale. The real breaking point? Pamela once tried selling Kobe's prized memorabilia, his own high school uniforms and championship rings, to an auction house behind his back. And the reason? She wanted an even bigger home than the one Kobe had already offered to help her buy. Talk about drama. This was the ultimate betrayal for Kobe. Those items weren't just dusty old jerseys. They were irreplaceable tokens of his blood, sweat, and tears. After that, Kobe distanced himself from his mother, and that rift was never fully repaired, even up to his passing. Kobe wasn't just feuding with his mom, though. He also had tension with his two older sisters because they were relying too heavily on his money. Eventually, he cut them off financially so they could stand on their own. But Pamela's case was even more hurtful. Imagine your own mother flipping your sports legacy into a quick cash grab. Here's where Vanessa enters the picture. She's basically honoring Kobe's decision to keep certain family members at arm's length. And some people, like Dr. Umar, are calling her out, saying she owes it to Kobe's parents to support them. But do you really owe someone who betrayed your spouse? Let me know what you think in the comments. This is a classic debate of blood versus loyalty. The feud stretches all the way back to when Kobe decided to marry Vanessa. Rumor has it, Pam and Joe Bryant weren't thrilled about their son proposing to a 17-year-old who was also of a different ethnic background. They didn't attend the wedding, and that caused a massive family fallout lasting years. Eventually, they patched things up, kind of. But after the memorabilia scandal, any lingering trust went out the window. And since Kobe's passing, sources claim Pamela has barely reached out to her daughter-in-law or granddaughters, except to complain about not being included financially. Harsh, right? This isn't the first time a celebrity family feud has broken out over money. Remember Dr. Dre's daughter calling him out for not financially supporting her despite his billionaire status? Or that ongoing situation with Prince's estate, where distant relatives popped up everywhere claiming they were owed a piece of the fortune? When big money is involved, family ties get very complicated. In Kobe's case, though, it seems the issues ran deeper than just dollar signs. It was about respect, gratitude, and trust, three things Kobe felt his mother had thrown out the window. Now, Vanessa is simply enforcing the boundaries Kobe put in place. People close to Vanessa claim Pamela always saw Kobe as a walking ATM. That's a bold accusation, but one that might have some weight. After all, if you're willing to sell off your child's prized possessions, it sends a strong message about what you value most. But let's play devil's advocate for a moment. Could Pamela just be a grieving mother who regrets not mending fences before Kobe's tragic helicopter crash? Is she lashing out at Vanessa because she's hurt and feels excluded from her son's legacy? Or is she using Kobe's name for one last big payday? Vanessa has been focused on raising her daughters and safeguarding Kobe's memory. From securing sports scholarships in Gianna's name to releasing his unpublished works, she's devoted to honoring his legacy. Meanwhile, dealing with this family drama can't be easy. Some fans argue that Vanessa should try and extend an olive branch for her children's sake, so they can know their grandmother. But others believe the damage is too deep, and you can't force a relationship built on resentment and dollar signs. What do you think? Should Vanessa try to make peace for the sake of the kids, or is Pamela's behavior too problematic to ignore? Let me know down below.